Golf with Cassie. We are back at the range, something we haven't had a chance to do in over a month, and we managed to get on course once or twice, but we're now fixing a few, tweaking a few things that Cassie's doing on course, which have kind of crept in without realizing. And one of them, and today this will be looking at what happens if you hinge too early, and that's what she's been doing. This is an over exaggeration, but on her takeaway, she's been sort of like hinging very early in bringing the club sort of inside and the hands outside, and then as we come to the ball, ending up flipping through. So we're going to try to work on a takeaway where the club and the arm are staying together and no hinge at all in the first part of the swing up until waist height. So from down the line it'd be to here. Only when we get to here, about waist height, we start to have the hinge. So we're going to feel like it's there and up. From this side, we're actually going to have, it's going to feel for Cassie like the head of the club is staying outside this side of the hands. So if we've got the hands here on the pink line, rather than turning it inside the line, we're going to feel like it's staying out there and then coming back there when we get to the swing. So instead of this, which throws the arms out, moves the arms away from the body and takes the club very much on an inside flat course. That's an exaggeration. I'll show you some videos up there of Cassie's move. She's got a little one, but it's just throwing everything a little bit too flat. So we're going to be there and then through. So it should look a bit like this. We're playing with a pitching wedge. See where the hands are. The hands are staying under the line here and the club is outside. And then when it comes back, we're coming back and rerouting it to there again, rather than ending up as sort of hooky round our body. And that gives us a dead straight ball, because we're not trying to sort out a flat swing by flipping. And one of the other things Cassie and I will be looking at is on the follow through, not to have that club head twisting and closing too early. That's where the hook is. So as we've come through, the club will stay kind of like following the circle, but not turning through the circle. So if we are making a circle in the swing, the club, once it gets to here and the hip will be pulling it through, it's not twisting over and we're not flipping the wrist. That's what's causing us the draw or the hook. When we get to here, this will stay following that 90 degrees with no manipulation. So and that means the ball will go straight. It won't have that spin and left hand hook. Let's see how Cassie does. Do a slow one, just a small one. Yeah, just to practice slowly. And make sure on the follow through you're not flipping the hands. Okay, good. Pretty straight, just a little bit of a push to the right, but there's no hook there. Dead straight, just a wee bit skinny, but still good. Oh, there's the hinge right from the third word go. So The arms are going to sweep, that's it. That's a very nice shot. A little bit of curvature at the end there. Less, really feel like you're stiffer coming, that's it. There you go. That was dead straight. Right over the 100. That's nice. That's nice. Just got to make sure the body's still turning through, otherwise you're going to get a little push. Even more with your hands feeling like the arms are being taken back with no movement in the wrist at all. Good. Okay, now you just need to make sure the left side turn is cut and turn through. That's it. There you go. Comes out straighter, right over the 100 mark. Okay, that's nice. Okay, that's nice. Landing dead straight there. Let's do a couple more with a 7 iron now. Nice strike. Again, just push to the right, which means we have to make sure we keep that left hip pushing away, and that brings everything through. That's it. Then we come out straight with a 5-yard draw. That was perfect. Okay, so Cassie did a brilliant job there. Still a tiny bit of a takeaway there. So we got to feel like this V is not moving. Only the shoulders are moving the V rather than any other movement here. So like the V staying there, the V staying out to there, and then at the end it does. So if you're worried, if you're starting to do this, just feel that V staying in the V shape rather than moving. So this is, feels like you often see this on the tour players. They'll do this to start. It's kind of the shoulders rather than the hips. The hips will go with it after a while, but they do. You see them doing this. And that's because they don't want to have that manipulation of the wrist too early and get too much on the inside. So almost like feeling the shoulders are doing that first move. Okay, another dead straight ball. I know the ball's not gonna hook too much because I've got it all starting in the right place. If we start a little bit inside, then you're always trying to, your brain will tell you, oh, I've got to do something to fix it. And that's when you get the curvature, the over curvature. Okay, let's watch a couple more with Cassie's 7-iron. Perfect. Started about 5 yards right and then baby draw back in, landing pretty much on the target line we want. Oh yeah. Another good ball. Loving it. Don't know if we can see that land, but that was right down the middle, wasn't it?
After doing that drill where you just make sure you really emphasize the hands and not the wrists being really solid, that has helped me. Even after the first initial kind of push to the right phase, it has actually helped me to straighten it into the middle of the fairway basically. So I do think that was very useful in terms of, you know, not playing golf for a few weeks and coming back, you don't really know what you're doing.
And we just want to say thank you to Paul Gardner who also commented in one of our videos about that little tweak, early wrist cock in the takeaway. Thank you, Paul. We're doing this video because you flagged it up, and it's absolutely essential that you don't start the takeaway with a very early wrist cock.
Yeah, so if you see anything else in my swing, go ahead, let us know, and we can do this sort of driving range practice video. So yeah, thanks for watching this video, guys. We hope you enjoyed it. Click the thumbs up button and subscribe, and have a very Merry Christmas. Bye.